with Jim Campbell, VP Chevy Marketing, and Chevy is here at the New York International Auto Show.
We are loving it. Today we introduced the Chevy Cruze Eco model, which we're standing right next to. So big news, this is a vehicle that is a compact size vehicle, size of maybe a Civic or Corolla. It's got mid-size presence on the inside, it's real roomy on the inside. It has a 1.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, 6-speed manual transmission. It's got great aerodynamics. This vehicle will get 40 miles per gallon on the highway. So it's basically like hybrid-like fuel economy without the price.
Well, you're reaching that 40, that famous 40 that everyone is aiming for, and you guys are doing it.
Well, and again, the way we're doing it is a lot of focus on a small displacement engine, and then we put a turbocharger on it to give you the right level of acceleration when you need it, but all the fuel efficiency that we want a customer to get, plus aerodynamics. We actually have a lower aero intake that has a shutter on it, like a shutter at home. When we get to highway speeds, we get enough air intake through the main grille, we can shut that lower valence to give better airflow around the vehicle. So the bottom line is this vehicle is very aerodynamic.
And what an interior.
And the interior is, you know, compact cars in the past have often been kind of the lowest level of the interior. What we have here is this Eco model is a mid-level interior, beautiful amenities on the inside, has OnStar standard, has directions connection standard, has Bluetooth standard with it. A lot of upscale amenities in a compact car. So we are very excited about bringing the Chevy Cruze Eco model to market.
Jim, Eco model, is that the direction Chevy is going?
Well, the bottom line is for us is we are focused on delivering vehicles that are gasoline friendly. Vehicles like the Chevrolet Cruze, 40 miles per gallon with an internal combustion engine, all the way to vehicles that are gasoline free like the Chevrolet Volt. Chevy Volt it's not a hybrid or a plug-in hybrid, it's an electric vehicle. You go 40 miles without using a drop of gasoline. And for almost 80% of Americans, they drive less than 40 miles in a day. So you can run all your errands, go to and from work, no gasoline. For people that have to go a little bit further in a day and don't have time to recharge, we have an onboard generator. It generates electricity to give you 300 more miles of range. So Chevrolet's focused on delivering products that are gasoline friendly, all the way to gasoline free. And
this is a reality. These are production models that will be available to the public.
We are going to produce a Chevrolet Cruze in Lordstown, Ohio. We just decided to add a third shift at the start of production, added 1,200 jobs here in America. The Chevrolet Cruze this week, we are testing our production processes. We're running an actual Volt down the line. We've already built about 80 that we're using our testing and validation. So this is real, and it's exciting for Chevrolet because these new products are going to be the key products that are going to allow us to grow and really meet the needs of American consumers.
The American auto industry, I'll say it's back, but it never went away. You guys have always been there, but now you've brought it to a whole new level because you're creating vehicles that people really want.
Right. That's what we're focused on every day, creating vehicles that meet the needs of customers. And in the case of these small and compact cars that I just talked about, vehicles that have great styling on the inside and out, they're fun to drive and get great fuel efficiency. And that's the news for Chevrolet. We're still going to have terrific vehicles like the Chevy Silverado. Many American workers use the Silverado as a tool of their trade to get the job done. We have a new heavy-duty Silverado coming out with a new Duramax diesel, but it's going to be biodiesel capable. So we're really focused on delivering vehicles that customers can use and enjoy using and that are fuel efficient.
Well, this has been the big announcement here at the New York International Auto Show, this Chevy Cruze, and this is so great. Colors are beautiful also. We can't not comment on how great the finish is.
I love this color. I've had a lot of comments on it, and people are asking, what are the other colors in the portfolio? We have a beautiful maroon red metallic paint right over here as well, and we have about 8 vehicle colors in the plant, and I think people are going to really enjoy seeing the selection.
Congratulations to General Motors and to Chevy. You guys, we want you to be #1 as that American brand. The great brands and great product lines that Chevy has always has had as part of the history of what America's all about. And now let's add the Chevy Cruze to that list.
We can't wait to bring the Cruze, the Volt, and all the new Chevys to market. So thanks for having me on.
Thanks, Jim. Well, this is great. We're at the New York International Auto Show, and I'm with Nicole Weiss of Mercedes-Benz, and we are in one of your premier models that is creating a lot of buzz here at the show.
Yeah, this is our new E-Class Cabriolet. It's all new for 2010. It comes out in May, and we actually offer two models. We have a V6 and a V8. We actually just announced the pricing today. It's $58,000 for the V6, and it goes up to $64,000 for the V8.
Now, this is not your ordinary convertible, because you guys have built in features called an air cap and an air scarf. So if you would show them to us.
Well, we definitely want everyone to ride in style. So one of the things that is now standard on our new e-cab is the air cap system. So you just press this button right here, and the air cap will come up. Something's happening. So if I have a nice hairdo and you and I are talking and we're driving at some high speeds, we can continue our conversation, and I can keep my hairstyle because the wind will be deflected over us. The other thing that we have is the air scarf system. So you can set it to blow hot air on your neck. So you can have the heated seats, the air cap, the air scarf. So it's a four-seater for 4 seasons.
For 4 seasons, so if it's cold out, you're warm inside.
You're warm inside, exactly.
The leather, the appointments, nothing less than luxurious.
Right, we definitely, and we have our multi-contour seats, which allow you to change a number of different ways. We also have, this is the Designo leather package, but we have great options for our seats.
Now, you mentioned is this new for the New York International Auto Show?
Well, this car is actually completely new. It's replacing our CLK Cabriolet. We actually revealed this car in Detroit in January, but it's making another stop in New York because it goes on sale very soon.
When it goes on sale, it'll be available at all the dealerships?
Correct. Nationwide.
Nationwide. Well, this is great stuff. I know you've got more to show us before we leave Mercedes. You guys are always coming up with something new.
You know, we really want to offer a diverse lineup. We have our SUVs, we have our cabriolets, we have our roadsters. So, for example, this car is a soft top, which is a traditional cabriolet, but we also have the SL and SLK, which are hard top roadsters.
You know, it's luxury, but with a hip attitude.
Yeah, and I think it's definitely perfect for cruising around the Hamptons.
Oh, mention those Hamptons convertibles, can't get any better. Well, let's look at more.
Great.
The excitement continues here at Mercedes-Benz, and you've got something very special to show us.
Yeah, we actually have, this is a special edition of our SL 550. This is a SL Night Edition. If you take a close look at the paint, you can see it's a matte finish. So it's a dark black matte finish paint, which is special. We don't generally offer this. As you can see over here, it even delegates the Night Edition symbol.
The Night Edition, there we go.
So this is our SL Roadster. It also comes in many different options, and unlike the Cabriolet, this is a hardtop Roadster version for people who really like to have a little speed down the road.
So it has that hardtop option, which jettisons from the back of that. I know.
Exactly. It goes up and down in about 20 seconds.
Oh, magnificent! This is the car.
It also has the luxury of the air scarf system that will keep you warm when you're cruising at those high speeds down the roads in the Hamptons.
So Mercedes-Benz, we think of safety, we think of quality engineering, but we also now see the sporty style that really is taking a good part of the market.
Yeah, I think that ultimately we stand for luxury, and we also highlight performance, but we're very safety is always something that's very important to us, and you'll see throughout our model lines that we have a lot of safety systems that will help keep the driver alert, both active and passive safety systems available in our vehicles. A lot of airbags, you'll see a lot of systems that can keep you awake. In our E-classes, we have the attention assist, which alert you if you're drowsy. So we're definitely always keeping our vehicles up to date with the latest safety systems.
And the New York International Auto Show is a must-stop for you guys.
Oh yeah, I mean, New York is our home base in the U.S., so this is definitely a top auto show for us. We kick off the year in Detroit, and then we always look forward to New York. This year we showcased our new R-Class. We had the Team U.S. bobsled, who just won the gold medal in Vancouver, drive out with our R-Class, and we're highlighting our coupes and cabriolets here as well. So we're just looking forward to, you know, New York kind of kicks off this spring, and we're looking forward to highlighting our summer cars and also our SUVs and everything that we have in our lineup.
Well, thank you, Nicole Weiss. You represent this company so well, and there's always something new coming. And I've never seen a air cap or an air scarf before.
Well, it's been great talking to you, and we definitely are really excited to highlight our new e-cab and keep everyone driving in style and their hairstyles and their conversations going with the air cap and the air scarf.
Got to keep those hairstyles intact.
Exactly.
Thank you
Always
so
want to
much.
look good. Thank you.
You're watching Hamptons Television, and right now we're at the Bentley exhibit at the New York Auto Show. I'm here with Christoph George, president of Bentley. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you, and thank you to be here with us and for your interest.
Thank you. And right now we're in front of the convertible Super Sports. Could you tell us a little bit about the Super Sports and how it represents Bentley?
So this car is presented here as an American premiere. It was at Geneva Motor Show 1 month ago, and now we have it for America. It is the fastest four-seater convertible you can find in the world. So it is clearly an extreme Bentley. 1 year ago here we have presented Continental Super Sports, and 1 year after we are now coming with a convertible derivative. So this car, of course, is extremely powerful, but at the same time offers and continue to offer all refinement you can expect from a Bentley and all comfort attributes and craftsmanship. But at the same time being extremely fast. And if you want me to give you a number, the car reached 202 miles per hour. We have to admit that when the roof is down, the car is a little bit slower. It only reached 199 miles per hour, so which is still an incredible number. So what I can say also is Continental Super Sports, when it was launched last year, was the first flex fuel compatible Bentley, and from the second part of this year, including Super Sports convertible, all Continental family will be flex fuel compatible, which totally fits and is aligned to the commitments we have made when we have announced our green strategy in 2008. So you can enjoy a great car, extremely emotional, extremely fast, but at the same time be responsible and contribute to the overall challenge we are all facing with the environment. And now we present it here, spring is coming, and I believe this should interest a lot of Hampton customers for the springtime. Yeah?
And I know that the design is so beautiful, and Bentley is known for its strong yet elegant designs. And what went into designing this car?
So the design is based on Continental GT design, which basically refers to the year 50s with the R-Type Continental, very successful car with these muscles and these sleek lines, but being totally consistent with our tradition, the way we traditionally design our cars. You can recognize it is a proper Bentley with this grille, the mesh grille, and of course this side line being the muscles of the car. So it's consistent with our traditional design, but done in a way which is extremely modern and contemporary. And this car will always be a classic and remain a classic in the marketplace. We have launched Continental GT in 2004, and when you see this car today, we cannot say that the design is 4 years. It's 4 years old.
It feels really wonderful to be in the driver's seat of a Bentley. Christoph, you have a beautiful car here. Can you describe the interior to us a little?
You cannot wait to have the keys, huh? As I said before, a Bentley is a great combination of sporty attributes, acceleration, together with comfort and refinement. And here you have a demonstration of it. Of course, this car is an extreme Bentley, so it's sporty oriented, and therefore we have used materials giving a sporty character of this interior, like carbon on the dashboard, like Alcantara on the seat and on the steering wheel, which give a kind of sporty character of the interior. But everything which look carbon, everything which look metal is true. So and you can see all attention to small details and the way we build each component. I can give you an example. The time we spend to produce and to stitch a steering wheel manually is the time you will need to produce a small car. just for the steering wheel, you know. So it's a lot of craftsmanship involved in all the Bentleys we are producing, a lot of attention to detail, and what you can feel and what you can touch is real.
There's a lot of attention to detail, and I'm sure that each customer can customize their own, right?
I mean, in theory, if all tastes of customers will be different, all cars in America could be just unique. Because you have so many possibilities to configure your car. Of course, it is not exactly the case because some customers do have the same taste, but you could do it this way.
Well, it feels very luxurious and it's just beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, Christophe, I know we're standing in front of the flagship of Bentley.
That's our new Bentley Mulsanne. Yes, it is our new flagship. It is just an extraordinary car. You know, we used to say that in Crewe, at our factory, we produce the best car in the world, and for this car, we are even going to do better. So it's a Mulsanne. It's going to be in the marketplace at the end of this year, quarter 4 in America. And the level of refinement and craftsmanship we have achieved with this car is simply unprecedented in the industry. And we have simply associated and put together all competencies and all our know we have at our factory in Crewe to develop this car, which has been entirely designed and developed in our factory. So we are extremely proud of this car, and I have to say the welcome so far in the marketplace is extremely positive.
Which is actually your favorite Bentley to drive?
I like all of them because they have all a different character. Yeah? They all have a totally different character. So this will be much more being in a kind of object of art, extremely refined, extremely powerful too, with a lot of torque at low revs. So it's really effortless. It's really being in a superior product, a total product supremacy. Continental Super Sports is a different example of other emotions you can get with an extreme sports car. So all our Bentleys are delivering something which is different to satisfy all tastes or all desires our customer could have.
Well, you really are the top of the top, and Bentleys are so luxurious. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Here with Ralph Shields, who's the president of Dodge, and Dodge is very well represented here at the New York International Auto Show. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, but you've got a couple of titles. You're president, CEO, and vice president of product design.
Yeah.
Well, that must be a thrill.
It is awesome. I've got basically the beginning of the product, which is styling, and then sketching the car out all the way to selling it at the end when it gets to market. So it's a lot of fun.
What an awesome responsibility. But you're a young, handsome guy. You can handle it.
Yeah, I pinch myself every day. I think, you know, and that's part of what Dodge is all about, is really empowering the younger generation. My staff is young, my designers are young, so it's really a brand that's trying to reinvigorate itself and reconfigure itself. Yeah.
Well, you're proof of that, and we're in front of a model.
Yes.
That you're very, very, the female as well as the car, that has fabulous styling. But
yeah.
Let's talk about the car for our TV
Yeah,
station.
this is a special Challenger, and it's called the Furious Fuchsia Challenger. And these are colors that are throwbacks to the heyday of this car. In the late 60s, they would do some phenomenal things with colors to kind of keep the sales going. So what we do is we'll build a small batch of about 1,000 to 1,500 cars in each unique color, and our owners love it. And they know that we wouldn't dare put this color on any other car that could pull it off, but this car is great. So we've got the white stripes and the white interior seats, and we're doing the same thing with the detonator yellow and the plum crazy purple car over there.
So this is Furious Fuchsia.
Yes.
Tell us, the Dodge name, the Dodge brand has always been power, muscle, styling, sexy. You guys are bringing it back.
We are, and we're kind of a bipolar brand. You know, we make minivans, we make Journeys, we make Nitros and Calibers, but at the same time, we also make Challengers, Chargers, and Vipers. So we have this really ability to have fun, yet be the every man's car at the same time. So it's a really unique advantage of our brand.
And who could miss on the hood Hemi
Yes.
prominently mentioned.
Yeah, that's an amazing. That engine itself is almost as big as the Dodge brand. It's in all the top fuel dragsters. It's been known for its power for years, and now it's actually efficient. This vehicle here, as it sits, gets mid-20s fuel economy for a muscle car, which is outstanding. You know.
Ralph, what should our viewers know about Dodge? There's been a lot of changes in the auto industry the past year especially. What's new? What should people know about the brand?
First of all, Dodge's here to stay, and we're also going to have a little bit of fun how we talk to our customers. We had this great Super Bowl commercial. Some people may have seen it. We're going to have a different conversation with our customers. We have a Facebook page now. We've got a huge social media presence that we didn't have 6 months ago. So we're going to change the way we market our vehicles to our customers and start talking to them, because we know a lot of enthusiasts, people that love cars, buy our cars, and they love to want to talk to the company and find out what we're doing and what's next. So we want to create this relationship, much like Harley-Davidson does with their customers. We want to kind of embody this. You're not just buying a car, you're buying into a culture.
You're buying into a culture. You have a number of different vehicles represented here. Can we talk a little bit about what else is being offered?
Yeah.
I see the colors have always distinguished Dodge from the rest.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. We have the Detonator Yellow, like I said, and the Challenger, the Plum Crazy purple version of the Challenger as well. We've got a all-black sinister Challenger there, and then we've got the Dodge Nitro in also Detonator Yellow.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, so it's a fun car.
You know, it's not every day that we have the president of the company walking us around on the floor here.
And this is what we're all about. You know, this is a lifestyle truck. This is for a young professional male. It has 20-inch wheels. We're the only vehicle in this segment that can pull off 20-inch wheels, and we bring it in at standard. All Nitros come with 20-inch wheels from the factory in a $22,000 price point. So we're able to really give the owners a lot of personality, a lot of presence on the road at a great, great price.
Well, you mentioned the price point is something that you guys are proud of because you give a lot for the dollar.
Yeah, we know especially how hard it is out there for people, and just because you only have so much to spend doesn't mean you can't have fun. So we're trying to inject a lot of content and personality. Like, for example, this vehicle here is a standard 368-watt subwoofer sound system, because we know that particular customer may not want leather seats, but they love a powerful sound system.
Sound is important. Being able to dock in their
iPods and pump it a little bit, so it's fun. Yeah.
Well, we're looking at plenty of rear hatch space there, and also.
Yeah, so they're practical, you know. So you can have some fun, you can look stylish and move a lot of stuff around. And we still have our minivan, by the way, over there, and we're doing something very cool. We're introducing Flow television. So now you can have TV, 22-station cable television in your minivan.
This before we run forward to the minivan. This is the Dodge Caliber. Can we talk a little bit about that?
This is the new 2010 Dodge Caliber. It has a brand new interior, which has been an area of complaint on the current car. So we went and revised the interior. It's got a brand new IP, brand new doors, brand new center console. We also have repackaged these vehicles. So now we have a very flat pricing structure, but a very different lifestyle packages. So we have vehicles like Main Street. We've changed our names from SE, SXT to things like Main Street, Uptown, Express. So we're having a little fun with how we name our vehicles.
Well, what would the New York Auto Show be without Honda? And I'm with Christina Ra of Honda. And this is amazing. Honda is always on the scene. You've got this fabulous exhibit here, but a lot of news coming out of Honda, Christina.
We've had a big year. We are introducing two major new products for the 2011 model year. One of them is the all-new CRZ Sport Hybrid Coupe that will come out later this summer. And we have a completely redesigned Honda Odyssey minivan that gets better in every way, and that comes out early this fall.
Well, one of the things we've noticed is that your competitors are buzzing about the new redesigned Honda Odyssey. It's not a minivan anymore, so you've got a very special look for our viewers.
We do. We're really, you know, the styling speaks for itself, and the styling certainly was a big statement that we wanted to make with this vehicle. We not only wanted to recapture the hearts of all the minivan buyers, but those who kind of were on the fence and said, I'm not quite a minivan person. We think this will be really something that appeals to everyone. And even better, it really gets better in every way. The interior functionality is better. The room for all of the passengers is better. Functionality and all the little nooks and crannies that we put in the car, the creature comforts are really, really wonderful.
All right, let's give our viewers that first look.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
So what makes this 2011 Honda Odyssey concept redesign really special is it really goes many, many steps further in terms of design. We really focused on a design that was sleek and sophisticated, that made the exterior actually look a little bit less boxy and a little bit smaller, but the trick is it's not actually smaller on the inside. So everything that you're looking at on the exterior actually improves a lot of the functionality on the outside, like the lightning bolt design, that line that traces the windows, that actually creates a better external view for those in the third seat. And we heard from our passengers and their kids that they really felt as though they were not getting a great view of what's going on outside, and that's how we fixed that with this new redesign.
So I'm looking at the rear window, so that step down where the rear window is allows for more rear window
more
viewing.
Visibility,
more
exactly,
visibility.
exactly.
But I also noticed there's no racks on top from your standard minivan look.
These are all cues that we took from our customers. Really, we went back, and no one can really tell us how to improve the Odyssey than our current Odyssey owners. The Odyssey is the #1 selling minivan in the United States. So we went back to them and said, how do we make the class-leading minivan better? And really what they told us was they wanted to recognize the vehicle far, far away in a parking lot. They wanted to feel distinctive and stylish, and this is the result.
Well, beautiful. It's the buzz of the New York International Auto Show. But Honda has a lot more to offer than minivans. It has a whole line of product. Could we see something else?
There's always more to come. So this is the 2010 Honda Insight Hybrid. It was all new for this year. Some might remember the Insight from back in 2000. We carried that name on to continue on its image and its legacy, but this Insight is actually the industry's most affordable hybrid. So we created this as really a gateway or an entry into hybrid technology for those who are interested. It's 5 doors, it seats 5 passengers, and it has a lot of the really creature comforts that people are looking for with the audio system, but probably the most special thing about it is it has what we call Eco Assist, which actually engages the driver to help achieve better fuel economy. Naturally, a lot of people that are interested in hybrid technology really want to get the most out of every drop of gasoline that goes into the car. And what this does, it really helps you to extend the life of every gallon.
Now, when you mention hybrid, it utilizes gas as well as electricity.
An electric motor, yep.
And that's becoming the standard, do you think?
It is one of the standards. There are a lot of alternative options out there, alternative fuels. Honda has a few of those as well, natural gas and hydrogen. But this is, for the customer, the most convenient way to transition into something that's cleaner and more efficient, because you still refuel at the gasoline pump as you would with any other car.
Beautiful.
So the Civic lineup is very special. It's one of the most diverse lineups offered in America, and this particular vehicle here is the Civic Hybrid. So this is the hybrid vehicle that uses both gasoline and electric motor to power the car, but it's just one option in a very robust Civic line. We have the hybrid, we also have the main lineup, which includes a sedan and a 2-door coupe, if you want something sportier, and then taking that sportiness one step further, we have a 4-door SI and a 2-door SI that have very, very sporty motors and offer a 6-speed manual transmission.